Hey guys, welcome to Manoeuvre. I'm Advocate Nisha Lodia and my today's session is for CLAT 2020. The entire video is about the new approach and the new pattern towards the legal reasoning section, guys. Students, this CLAT consortium has clearly mentioned that the memory-based questions will be not asked anymore. So the pattern of principle and facts will be discontinued now. Instead, a passage will be mentioned, and on the basis of the passage, you have to answer 4 to 5 questions, which is what we follow in our reading comprehension. But the passages will be more towards the legal angle, guys. So now, after the reading the passage, you have to ascertain the principle, and then accordingly you have to answer the question. So ab tak kya hota tha? They used to give you the principles, and on the basis of principle, they used to arrange some facts, and then they used to give 4 options. But now they are giving you a passage, and from that passage you have to try and ascertain what the author is actually trying to tell you. So let me be very clear that the Faizan sir in his repeated video has said one thing, that read the current newspapers from last 6 months. Our questions and articles will be based on these papers only, and it will be based on the current legal news also, guys. Okay, so you have to be very thorough with the current affairs when it comes to the legal sections. And और उससे अच्छा भी if you try and make your reading ability very strong, then I'm sure you will fetch better marks. So now, before getting started, let me tell you the exam pattern, okay guys, which is very positive. Okay, so the date of CLAT exam will be on 10th May, which is in 2020. Total number of questions are going to be 150, and the total marks are also going to be 150. So each question will carry 1 mark. The total duration is 120 minutes. Earlier there were 200 questions which you had to answer in your 120 minutes. So now directly they have come reduced the 50 questions, okay, but the time is the same, that is your 120 minutes. Okay, that the marking system is you will fetch 1 mark for the each correct answer, and there is a negative marking, guys, so you have to be careful for your incorrect answer. Okay, so there is 0.2, 0.5 is your negative marking, guys. The types of questions are gonna be your MCQs, guys. Now over here we have arranged the the crash course batch, which will be the classroom program from 18th March, keeping in view the 12th examination dates. Okay guys, so abhi aapka 12th board jaise hi khatam hoga, then you can start this program, and I'm sure this crash course will really help you to score very much better when it comes to the CLAT exam, guys, क्योंकि CLAT का level बहुत different होता है. It is quite high than your CET level because it will get you entered directly into the NLUs. Okay, so इसका level काफ़ी high होता है. Okay, so you have to register whenever you're seeing this video, because we have only limited seats of 50 students, guys. We do not enroll anybody further than this because इसके बाद हम लोग किसी को पर्सनल अटेंशन नहीं दे पाते हैं. सो 50 सीट्स का हमारा लिमिटेशन है, सो डू टेक केयर अबाउट दिस. नेक्स्ट इज इफ यू आर इन एंड अराउंड मुंबई, ओके, एंड यू कैन नॉट कम टू अवर सेंटर्स टू मेक द पेमेंट एंड टू बुक योर सीट, you can do the online payment, and for the same the link has been mentioned in the description. In Mumbai we are located at three places, that is the Borivali branch, the Dadar branch, and for the VASAI branch you can call on any of these numbers, and our counselor will be there to help you. And the batches will start from 18th March, which is nothing but from the next week itself. Okay guys, so now to give you just an idea what kind of passage you're gonna encounter on your D-Day for the legal aptitude section, the length, what you have to take care is the type of the passage and the length of the passage, guys. आपका लेंथ भी काफ़ी बड़ा होगा, but then the same this type of length of comprehension you have to expect, and on this basis you will have to answer 4 to 5 questions. So here in this video I have given you a simple question, okay, which is saying about the drug price control, which can government do it or not, and if yes, then why they can do it, and if no, then why they can do it. The author has presented his own personal views regarding this, so you have to answer the question based on this passage as per the author's point of view, guys. Okay, ऑथर्स पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू पे आपको रहना बहुत ज़रूरी है. डू नॉट इंसर्ट योर पर्सनल व्यूज़, योर पर्सनल नॉलेज एंड योर पर्सनल अंडरस्टैंडिंग. राइट द आंसर्स ओनली एज पर द ऑथर्स पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. सो नाउ व्हाट यू कैन डू, you can just pause the video for some time and just read the passage and then answer the questions given below, guys. Okay, so now you have to check the length of the passage is going to be, okay, it's going to be this much. Okay, so on this basis you have to answer 4 to 5 questions. Over here we're just going to do the 2 questions so you get an idea. Okay, so this is the passage. Just pause the video and read the passage so you can answer the questions with me. You can see the source is also mentioned over here. They have taken it from the 2019 December paper of business standard from Mumbai itself. So I'm telling you, it's going to be something about the current thing only. Okay, last 6 months paper should suffice. So what you can do, every day read the newspaper. Okay, just do not keep on reading anything, just keep reading the relevant items, that is the headlines and the legal news. Okay guys, we go to the question. Okay, the first question is stating that based on the author's arguments in the passage above, which of the following would be most correct? Okay, now this is kind of coming to the principle, what is that author actually trying to tell you. Now okay guys, this passage is about the how can the government control your medicine rates or not. Okay, so the author is telling it should not control the medicine rate. Why? Because it should let the market flow on its own, because as it is, there is lots of competition in the market which will take care of the price. Okay, which will take care of the price. This is the crux of it. Okay, so now we'll see on the basis of this what is the correct answer. Now I'm rereading the question. Based on the author's arguments in the passage above, which of the following would be most correct? Okay, so the 4 options over here mentioned are: the state should not control prices of medicines since this would hamper the development of international pharmaceutical companies. Okay, ये एक part बोल रहा है, मतलब international को effect करेगा कि नहीं. The state should control the prices of medicines since it would also be manufacturing the drug itself. Is state manufacturing the drug? But okay, that should be the concern. The state should not control the prices of the medicines. This the market would determine the best price for such drugs. Okay, because there is lots of competition. Okay, there is lots of competition. तो अगर आपने आपका ड्रग का प्राइस बढ़ा दिया है, अपना मेडिसिन का प्राइस बढ़ा दिया है, then there is somebody else in the market who will give you in the cheaper rates. So वैसे ही आपका ड्रग कोई नहीं लेगा. So what it is, so this is a bad idea, because even the competition will only determine the best price. The state should control the prices of medicine since citizens are likely to fall ill of it. Dekho, this kind of will never be your answer. Whatever is stating the social circumstances will never be your answers. This is just the fill-ups for me. Okay, they have given it just to confuse you. We want a proper legal or a proper ethical answer, guys. Okay, so this type of questions, this type of options will never ever be your answer. So is everybody aware what is the answer over here? The correct answer is the C, which is going as per the passage. It is stating the state should not control the prices of medicines. This the market would determine the best price. देखो international pharmaceutical companies भी यहाँ पे relevant नहीं है, और the state should control the prices of medicines since it would be also manufacturing the drug itself. The state drug को manufacture नहीं करता. It is very simple as that. So it's gonna be the C is the correct option over here. Next is, an essential medicine formula A is used to treat cancer and there is only one company engaged in its manufacture. If this is true, then based on the author's reasoning in the passage above, okay, which of the 4 statements is going to be likely connected? Okay, so the first statement goes is the state should not control the price of formula A since it should allow the market to function. Now agar देखो earlier what is the passage saying? See, because of competition they can control the price, but over here the formula A is manufactured only by one single company. So there is no competition, guys. You have to understand, if it is not if there is no competition and if it is allowed to, you know, follow its own rules, then the company can hike the price as and when the company wants. So is that allowed? Then that should be kept under control over here. So A, आपका first question और second questions का answer absolutely different होगा each other से. The state should control the price, okay, since there is no competition in the marketplace and it cannot function to control the price of the medicine. The state should ban the sales of formula A and ask patients to consider using some other medicine that is made by more than one manufacturer. Is this possible? Because it is telling it that is the only relevant medicine available, okay, because it is an essential medicine it is telling, okay. So we don't see any possibility of answer C over here. The state should take up manufacturer of formula. I told you the state cannot do this, okay. So even this cannot be my answer. The state should not control the price of formula A since it should allow the market to function. This is also not possible because it can hike the price as and when it wants, okay guys. So even this is not possible. I see only relevant answer to be my B, because if there is no competition then the state has to interfere. It has no other choice left, okay guys. So this is the way you have to ascertain the given passage both, from both the angles, not the single angle. Now the new approach what I was talking for the new pattern is that, guys, I am sure if you are following these tips, guys, you gonna increase your score by 20 to 25%. Looking at the sample question what I have given you, you don't have to get worried, but your approach has to be very different from what it was earlier, guys. First of all, the first and foremost important thing for the new approach is the reading skills has to be improved, guys. There has to be lots and lots of reading every day till your examination date, and the reading has to be improved. The reading and the understanding has to be simultaneous, guys. Next is be positive about the new pattern, guys. The new pattern is really time saving, because why? Earlier क्या होता था, आपको एक principle देते थे, then the facts, correct guys, and then the questions. This was your one question, and again for the other question, principle, facts, and then the questions, the 4 MCQs. So every question you are reading different principle, okay, and the different facts. But now over here only one passage is to be written and you have to answer 4 to 5 questions based on it. So if you see, in totality, the new pattern is nothing but your time saving, okay guys. So be positive about the new pattern. No memory based questions. So आपके legal maxims तो निकल ही गए हैं. There are no legal maxims required now, okay guys, and no memory based questions. So the given passage has to be understood. Now whatever you have studied for your contract, tort, your IPC, that constitution, that will be helpful. Why? Because you are getting the legal language from it. So keep doing that, okay. The only difference is between the old and the new pattern is that instead of legal principle there will be a passage. और भी कुछ भी चीज change नहीं हुई है. Okay guys, read articles related to static and current legal issues. This is very very important. अगर आप रोज newspaper पढ़ रहे हो, but I am hoping that you guys are reading the relevant material, okay. Landmark and important cases decided in last 1 year, like there are so many, nowadays the legal news is making more news than the national news. So legal news will be very important of last 1 year, guys. Always mark the answer as per the passage. This is most important. Do not insert your own views, guys. Always mark the answers as per the passage. अगर आपने ये 7 tips मेरी मान ली, so I'm sure that you're gonna boost your score by 20 to 25%, guys. Now if you want that our counselor should approach you, then I have mentioned the link in the description for this crash course form. Just fill it. Just fill your name, city, location and contact number. Our counselor will approach you and will counsel you, and you can join us accordingly, guys. In Mumbai we are located at 3 places, that is Borivali, Dadar and Vasai. We have announced the crash course, okay guys, which will be your weekdays, weekends, and all the slots are available. So you know, and we are located at 3 places, so I don't think so there should be any issue regarding that. Okay, and we are pan India, guys. For any query you can call us on this number, and do visit our website if you have any other problem, that is manoeuvre.edu.com law entrance. Okay guys, do subscribe the channel for more such information and videos. Do like this video and do share with your friends who are appearing for CLAT 2020. It is really going to be beneficial for them. Prep smart and I'm sure you're going to score better. All the best and do well. Thank you.